we chose to go the writing and directing route and not market ourselves as actors because we wanted to focus on our teamwork first, and then later, so basically we're both actually doing acting on the side, but we had to make a decision as far as how we're going to market ourselves, and we can't really market ourselves together as actors together, so that doesn't make any sense. So we decided to go the writing and directing route because we both write together on all of our scripts, and he's mainly the director, but then when I'm on set, I just help him with. We have the same vision, but he's mainly the one with spearheading the project. So.
And a lot of that too that you had seen was us still trying to figure out how we best work with each other, because we know that we're here to work with each other. That's what we want to do, but we're kind of discovering that one of us is a little bit better in the writing route, one of us is a little bit better in the directing route, but we're still trying to dabble in both directing, right? So that's, that comes with some of our earlier projects and later projects when he kind of wanted to help with directing, and then he helped and figured out that's not what he wanted to do. On the day of, our first day of filming, right when we got our first shot off, it was with Maggie, we knew that we had something that that we could work with. We were really excited about the project from the very first day of production when we started going in. Our actors in the film our leads are Reese Mishler, who was, I think he's 21. He came in to read for a supporting character, and he did such a great job that we ended up rewriting the part and cast him as the lead. So that was our lead, and then...
She had, I think there was a total of 5 callbacks.
Yeah.
So he's probably thinking, what the heck is wrong with these guys? Because we're I don't know, he looks a little old, he looks a little... I don't know, but he's so good, and then he took direction really well, so we just kept calling him back.
Yeah.
And we just liked him a lot, so we booked him.
Well, then the father character, we saw him actually acting in a different Chapman film a while ago, and we wrote the part for him. And we wrote the part with his name in there so we could send the script to him and be like, hey, this project is for you, in case you hadn't figured it out. Your name is the character. And we weren't supposed to keep his name in there, but it ended up being that he liked it, he hopped on board, and then we just never changed his name. So that's his actual name in the film. As his real name. And then the sister came in to read. We booked her on the spot. She did such a great job. It's about a young amateur photographer, photography enthusiast, who gets a chance to enter into his local high school photography competition to win some prize money for him and his sister. They're kind of in a grim living situation. But this guy's plan for winning this contest kind of gets foiled when his unsupportive and drug-addicted father kind of steps into the picture and starts messing stuff up for him. So then he's forced to face his relationship with his broken relationship with his father, at the same time trying to do this thing on the side for his sister. We do have a family member that this was inspired for that family member, and they are addicted to drugs. So we wanted to create a piece where, being family members and close to that individual, we kind of realized that people, you can only help somebody so much until they have to help themselves. You can't really, you can hold their hand and you can kind of guide them, but there's a point where they have to make a decision themselves, and until they do that, you can't really do anything. So we got inspired to do this piece because that's kind of what we learned. Hopefully one day our certain family member will be able to, kind of help themselves in that area.
It is heavily influenced too by the fact that our parents are divorced, and we never really had that strong of a relationship with our father when we were growing up, because we lived with our mother for a time, and then it wasn't until we were a little older that we actually started developing more of a solid relationship with our dad, which there became a moment where we were like, we're actually getting to know our father better, and so that there is that moment in the end when the relationship is restored, and that's where the inspiration for that idea came from. Just really about the relationship of the son and the father, family relationships, family dynamics. Yeah.